to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high. Brace yourself. Yahoo! Let's play! Get out of here! Take cover! Here we go! Yeah. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Why do they never miss?
Keep back! Freeze!
Get out of here! How rude! Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Dodge this! Time for retribution!
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth.
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you?
You and your partner reached the Merjavari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Merjavari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow! So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, where the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind, that's
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Mare Javari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
dodge this.
Let's play.
Verdictors?
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Yeah. How rude.
Freeze! Freeze!
Cool it.
Yahoo! Traveler, I believe I... Could I ask you to use the Nernama detect...
What? Stanley has an imaginary...
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior. You're saying his imaginary Interesting idea.
Please excuse me.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve? You bet! This is Stanley we're talking. If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my
Aw, poor Jack. Let Venti, you coming too?
I don't...
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago.
Dada Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to...
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Hey, that bunch of healing churls. Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the sword of brilliant valor, surely.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Everybody stand back!
Are you sure? Why would Hilly...
This is in terrible
If you saw one in broad, is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. Fades into the background.
You're right. You're right.
Let's scout around. It's definitely in Darup.
There's somebody there.
Stanley?
He's acting so...
What happened? Why did you stop all?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those...
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Oh.
Out of the way!
Cool it.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of wit.
You do have a point, Shine. Okay then. Well, well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some hilly trillium by now. If not, there's always body language. Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after. Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work. Seems cheerful enough. Maybe. Oh, yeah! He actually gave.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapon.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! And what are you doing here?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feet?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dada Gorge.
You better believe it.
Wow. Then I admire.
It's only to be expected.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so. Although, on further, someone who can't let go of the past. I wonder.
What are you talking about?
I'm just mute. Anyway.
Dodge this. Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name? Could there be another person called Stanley?
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Miljabari that day. Why won't your spirit... only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer.
I think our friend really did, but the real adventurer, the real Stanley is the one who died to save our...
Wait, so the only...
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many, Mondstadt must remember. Stanley will never die. I'm sorry, Stanley. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Go away. Save your
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tip.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you got... I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That's wonderful.
No, not yet. Besides, Stanley, we'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off.
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think? Jack left.
Oh, I see.
Huh? All of a sudden, you're facing the fact?
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His Vin just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star.
you're not a total fraud.
Stories, experiences. To be honest, my memories of adventuring and that's my biggest secret of all. And all these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality but the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never...
Exactly. Even in his memory. Instead, he's become
I'm too old. I'm complete. No adventurer should have to go that way.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Tavari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Thank you all. And thank you. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to come, but...
Wonderful! Stanley reconnected with... This calls for a celebration!
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out. I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of... Oh, hey!
Rest while I go back.
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? So, did...
Yep. Well, sort of. When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of... At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious...
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's Lake.
That's right. The tyrant of the winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind. A gentle...
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you...
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy, not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next...
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing, Paimon. Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon...
You know, but then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this, back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Goodbye.